Well, today is a Bike Fitchburg, and a host of co-sponsors is offering a bicycle rodeo. That's a bicycle safety skills workshop for kids, but we call it a rodeo to make it seem more exciting. And so what they do here is they get their bike checked. They make sure their helmet fits. If they don't have a helmet, UW Health Safe Kids is here to give them helmets. Wheels for Winners is here to make sure their bike is in good operating condition, pump it up, adjust the brakes, things like that. Then we have some giveaways, t-shirts, safety literature, rear blinkies for the bikes. Once they've gotten signed in, they go through a 5 skill stations where they learn about starting and stopping and checking left and right before they move ahead, how to look left over their shoulder without turning left by accident. We have some fun things, dodging rocks and a little slalom course. And then they go on to a practice course where they get to practice what they've learned. We also have the Capital Off-Road Pathfinders Corp, our local mountain bike chapter, has their safety skills, or their mountain bike skills course set up here that we've borrowed. We have great participation from our first responders and from community volunteers, and we're having a lot of fun. Kids are getting valuable information, as do their parents who are going through the course with them. And at the end they get a couple of treats, and at 12:30 we'll go for a community ride around the neighborhood and just point out some of the bicycle facilities and how to get into Madison or the rest of Fitchburg, how to go to the Hegel School, and where our new bike repair station is on King James Way.
I've never attended a bike rodeo or organized one, and I was in charge of organizing this bike rodeo. And the alders asked us to find an area in Jamestown to do a bike rodeo, and we found probably this most amazing spot right in the middle of a community at New Fountains Apartments. So super excited to be next to all the residents here.
So Bike Fitchburg has, along with safety, fun, and access, equity as one of our important principles. And so affluent parents with good digital connections and their own personal car can get to these things anywhere in the city, but not everybody has all those advantages, and so we like to try to set these things up in our more transit-rich neighborhoods where many families don't have cars, and make it more accessible to everyone.
It's great to bring in public servants, to bring in volunteers like myself, and then to connect with all the residents, and probably most importantly, connect with the kids and start building some skills. So the weather is phenomenal right now. We're in September, and I think everyone's just glad to be outside and working together. So everyone's doing good. The ice cream's starting to melt, but that's okay.
Well, Bike Fitchburg is the local bicycle advocacy group for Fitchburg. We lobby the city council and the city staff and the mayor to try to make biking more safe, more accessible, and more fun in Fitchburg. And we have peer organizations in Madison and Sun Prairie, and the corresponding function at the state level is by the Bike Fed, and the League of American Bicyclists does the same thing in Washington, D.C. And I would be remiss if I did not thank the mayor for coming today and showing his support. So
one of the goals of the bicycle committee in Fitchburg and the organization Bike Fitchburg is to improve safety, access, and have more people bicycling in our city. And one of the ways to do that was for a safety standpoint, was to change the process for registration of bicycles. So we now put into place, we did have a mandatory registration process through our police department. We now have gone to, in May, they disbanded the ordinance, and we have gone to a process where you can go online and register your bike, and it goes into a national database. Simple process, anybody can do it. If they need help, on our website there is instructions, and we can also help people do that. So that is the first change. The reason for doing this was that people weren't registering their bikes. Now we'll get more to register, we hope. And at the same point in time, we are currently silver designed by the Bicycle League of America, and we want to move towards gold because of the impact of cycling in our city and in the state of Wisconsin in general. So our efforts are around safety, helping plan for road reconstruction, registration, and education like we're doing here today. We hope to have more of these in the future. So we're active, we're here, we want to hear from you.
Visit our Facebook page. That's a good reference of who we are, some of our projects. Our events are posted there. I said Facebook page, I meant our website. So that's bikefitchburg.org. And then our Facebook page is more day-to-day news, like if there's a stolen bike, or if there's a construction closure of one of the bike facilities, or if we have something new or an event going on like this, we'll make sure that it's on our Facebook page. So that's also just search for Bike Fitchburg. That's our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter handle.